Have you ever wondered what school would be like if class lectures were viewed at home and homework was completed in class? Many teachers and academic institutions have, and the term for this approach to switching the environment in which lectures and practice activities take place is called the flipped classroom model. In a flipped classroom, lectures and homework elements of a lesson or unit are reversed. Pre-recorded lectures are assigned to be viewed by students out of class and are followed the next day by in-class exercises, projects, and discussions based on the lecture. These pre-recorded lectures serve as independent homework and allow class time to focus on the practice and work aspects of education, like checking for understanding, applying knowledge, and using critical thinking skills. The lectures are created by the instructor or selected from relevant video resources and posted online for the students to access. During the following day of class, the lecture on content has been covered, and the teacher is able to act as an advisor and support for individuals and groups of students, where they can suggest approaches to classroom activities, clarify the content, and monitor progress. There is no single method for implementing a flipped classroom. Suggested classroom activities can include student response questions where inconsistencies and misconceptions are addressed. Students can be divided into groups where they can lead discussion prompts, collaborate on questions, labs, or projects relevant to the lecture, and give group presentations on the content. Studies based on the flipped classroom model have shown positive results, and there is a growing number of schools and teachers interested in restructuring the time used in classrooms for lectures versus hands-on exercises, feedback, and collaboration. Noted benefits of fixed classrooms include promoting active learning and student engagement, allowing teachers more time to work with students individually, and presenting the option to work through problems in class, instead of abandoning homework at home out of frustration and a lack of support and motivation. Creating pre-recorded videos can maximize lecture potential because teachers must first consider the important points of the content being covered and then condense this information in a readily communicated presentation of a reasonable length. The lecture video is an edited version of the lecture, while classroom time elaborates on the video content. Students view the lecture out of class and use classroom time to focus on challenging content with peers as resources and the teacher as a guide. In traditional classroom lectures, students must take notes and process information simultaneously, with little time to review and reflect. In video lectures, students can move at their own pace and review what they need to. Students with disabilities can also benefit because videos offer accessibility options not available in classroom lectures. Factors that can possibly inhibit the effectiveness of flipped classrooms include the amount of careful preparation involved in implementing a fixed classroom model and the necessity for a gradual transition into using this model because of student familiarity with the traditional model of classroom lecture and homework. Pre-recorded videos must include a variety of approaches to concept attainment to address individual learning abilities and needs. They must also be clearly aligned with the curriculum and standards being utilized in the classroom activities. Two major concerns with flipped classrooms are the fact that many students simply do not have access to the hardware required to view out-of-class lecture videos. In addition to this, if every teacher in a school decides to use the flipped classroom model, this will require an unreasonable and inappropriate amount of screen time for students every school night. The common goal of flipped classrooms is to provide students with control over the delivery of lectures and to make students more responsible for their own learning through classroom time devoted to experiment, discovery, correction, and collaboration. Whether or not this model becomes a lasting component of educational restructuring utilizing technology, it has noted benefits as long as communities have the resources and teachers have the skills and knowledge to integrate this model effectively.